Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. This is the first video for the year 2024. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now we know there's a lot of travels, people are coming from home, people are preparing to go back to school. So there's a lot of flights, there's a lot of journeys people are making. So we thought we could prepare a video on preparations you need to make for your maiden flight, navigating the skies with confidence. This could be your first flight and you could be looking for things that you need to do to make sure that your maiden flight is enjoyable, free, and worth remembering. So if that's what you're looking for, then you are at the right place. So flying for the first time can be a mix of excitement and apprehension. The key to successful and enjoyable maiden flights lies in thorough preparation and understanding on what to expect. Here's an expanded guide that is going to help you to get ready for your journey and enjoy the skies above the clouds. So before your flight, this is what you need to do. Choose the right airline and the seat. There are a lot of airlines out there with different prices. Different airlines charges different prices for the cost of flight. So it's upon you based on your budget. You need to do good research so that you get the flight that caters best for the amount of money you are ready to set aside for the flight. So look into various airlines, considering not just price, but also customer service, reviews, and in-flight amenities. Then, after selecting the airline that you are going to do, you need to do a seat selection. If you are prone to anxiety or claustrophobia, an aisle seat can feel less confining. For those who want to rest, a window seat ensures less disturbance. The other thing that you need to do is you must pack your essentials and understanding restrictions. So packing essentials and understanding restrictions. The first thing that you need to take into consideration when you're packing your essential is the weight of your luggage. To avoid surprises, normally just pack under 20 kgs. These most airlines allow up to an allowance of 20 kgs. Then carry-on must-haves, the things that you really need to have during your flight, include a travel pillow or a light blanket if you are doing those long-haul flights from Europe to Africa, from Asia to Africa, or from Australia to Middle East, etc., etc. Also consider having your headphones and a book or a Kindle that you can use to keep yourself busy during the flight for your entertainment. Then also the airline always lists items that are restricted. These items, they are normally listed when you are checking in on the airline's website. They may include items like large liquid containers, sharp objects, and certain batteries may be prohibited. Then smooth check-in and boarding pass tips. Early check-in has got benefits for you. You will avoid long queues at the airport stands, and also you will get better seats by checking in early. Seats, normally, if I'm traveling myself, I normally prefer to take seats that are near the lavatories, so that if I'm pressed, I just quickly go to the lavatories without having to walk long distances on the aisle. So doing an early check-in will be beneficial. Also, having to do your digital boarding pass. You can print upfront your digital boarding pass. These are normally through apps that are offered by the airline for hassle-free boarding pass experience at the airport. So after getting yourselves to the airport, you've checked in your luggage, you've passed through immigration, they have checked your passport, they have stamped it, and now you're at the airport. So these are the things you need to look out for. Airport layout. Familiarize yourself with the airport layout through their website or apps to locate check-in counters, gates, and amenities. Then the security protocol. Wear easily removable shoes and minimize to keep blood circulation normal before the flight. Wear easily removable shoes and minimize jewelry for a quicker security check. So normally, when you're going through the security check, you will scan your bag, and then you will be told to remove your cap if you have a cap. You will be told to remove all your jewelry, your watch, your empty your pockets, you remove your eyeglasses, and also remove your shoes. So for your maiden flight or for quick dashing through the security, just keep the jewelry on lighter, and after you've checked in, maybe you can put back your jewelry. Then utilizing the pre-flight time before, normally it takes about, depending on the time that you checked in at the airport, there is normally some preparations that is done before the flight takeoff. So you can explore the lounge, dining options, and relaxation zones at the airport. The other thing that you can do to utilize your pre-flight time is you stay active. Consider short walks or stretching to keep blood circulation normal before the flight. You can also check the duty-free shop for goodies, maybe for your host or your family, the other side that you're going to visit, or for just your for your utilization. You may want a perfume, you may want some chocolate bars for yourself. You may want to buy some local memorabilia, something that maybe if you're traveling from another country that you visited during the Christmas period, you want to buy something that will make you remember your flight. So this is the time that you can use to get those items. Then the onboard experience. Now you've boarded the airplane, you are seated at the right seat that you chose during your check-in. So for your onboard flight experience, for first-time flyers, inform the cabin crew that you're a first-time flyer. They are usually happy to provide extra guidance, and when they are giving the safety precautions of the aircraft, keep attention, be attentive. try to understand what they're explaining to you, the use of the aircraft security features, and in case of an emergency, what you need to do. These are very important for first-time flyers. You need to acquaint yourself. Just recently, you saw the a flight that caught fire, the Japanese airline that caught fire. The flight attendant was very confident, and he professionally guided the passengers on what they need to do. Stay calm. There was smoke in the cabin, but they had to be patient. They had to follow all the crew instructions, and all the 309 passengers on board were safely exited the airplane, and there was no fatality. So you need to be attentive on what the flight crew is telling you in terms of the safety of the aircraft. Then takeoff sensations. The feeling of acceleration and slight tilting is normal during takeoff, so do not worry about that. Then maximizing your in-flight comfort. So there are a lot of hospitalization services that are offered by the airlines, depending on the aircraft that you are using. Normally, one thing that is done by the airlines is they offer meals. So these meals, there are a variety of them, and usually the airline informs the passengers in advance the specific dietary needs or a variety of meals that they are going to offer for vegetarians and for people who prefer to take meat. Also, apart from the meal, they also offer refreshments. They offer water, they offer coffee, and they also offer alcoholic drinks. Yeah, like wine, red wine, white wine, and also for people who prefer beer, they also do offer beer. And to some extent, they also offer gin, tonic, whiskeys, etc., etc. So depending on your preference, when the flight attendant come to your seat, he will respectfully ask you what you're going to take. It's upon you to mention what you want to take. Then handling the flight anxiety and discomfort. So you have to be mindful of the distractions that you're going to experience. So engage in meditation or engrossing activities like watching movies or reading. But also during the flight, whenever there is turbulence, you will see the seatbelt sign above you. It will come on, and it's normally, yeah, just like you will hear some bumps and the aircraft will be shaking a little bit, but it's not a very I can say uncomfortable feeling, because it's not that loud, and it's also not that destructive. So yeah, just keep yourself busy, and know that aeroplanes are the most safe modes of transport so far, with little accidents statistics. Then physical comfort. Walk along the aisles periodically to stretch and improve circulation. Your circulation is very important. Your blood circulation during flight is very important, especially maybe if you are doing a 19-hour flight, maybe let's say from Australia to Ethiopia. That is 19 plus hours. Maybe from Kenya to China. That is a 19 plus hours flight. So blood circulation is very important because you're in a pressurized cabin. The other thing that you need to know when you're doing the long haul flights, you will need to manage your layovers and connections. So that calls for layover planning. If you have a long layover, check if the airport offers guided tours, sleeping pods, or airport hotels, because you will need these services. And also when you're connecting, make sure you get to the other your connecting area within the airport on time, so that your luggage, you confirm that your luggage has been checked in. And also if you have your carry-on luggage that you need to sky check, they can be sky checked for you. After the flight, disembarking and your baggage claim. So you've arrived at your destinations, and you have disembarked from the airline. What you need to do, so patiently disembark and wait for the aisle to clear before getting your luggage from the overhead bins to avoid rush and confusion. When you get to the when you want now to go and reclaim your baggage, double check the luggage tags before leaving to ensure you have collected the right baggage. And normally, after you have landed and you have disembarked, you need to check the flight boards to understand where your luggage carousel is, because at the airport you've got several flights all over the world, and different flights have got different areas to reclaim their baggage. So please look at your flight number, and then you will see the carousel number where you're going to reclaim your luggage. Then exiting the airport and reaching your destination. Look at the airport signage, follow the signs to transport options and exits. Typically also you will have some taxi operators just located outside the exit, the arrival exits. You will see a lot of people holding placards for people that are arriving, that they're expecting to pick from the airport. If you didn't prearrange your airport pickup, there will be a lot of people who wants to take you to your destination. So you need to be very careful, because these people are also opportunistic. They might double the transport expense for you. So just be calm, be careful. Take your luggage, walk, and make the right decision on who you want to pick to take you to the to the final destination of your journey. The other thing that you need to do if you're a foreigner in the country that you have arrived, you need to have local currency. So it might be very important for you to do some foreign exchange. For maybe if you're carrying euro or dollar, you need to acquire the local currency. This will help you to do transactions in the country that you are visiting. So my final advice for you to have a memorable journey is stay positive. Approach your maiden flight as a grand adventure. It's normal to feel a bit nervous, but the excitement of traveling to a new place is an unparalleled experience. And also document your experience. Nowadays we've got smartphones, we've got cameras, so it will be very handy for you to consider keeping a travel journal or taking photos and videos to remember your maiden flight. Remember, flying is not just about reaching your destination, it's about enjoying the journey. With those detailed preparations, you are set off for a comfortable, memorable maiden flight. Safe travels.
Before you leave, our team will be very happy if you can give this video a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe and click the notification bell so that you can be notified every time we upload a new video. Thank you for watching, and see you in our next video.
Hello guys, welcome back to this channel. So today we are going to discuss 5 critical things that you need to do or you need to know to make your new year a success. This is a brand new year, 2024, and this is the time when a lot of us are making New Year's resolutions, and most of us, we've just been doing it the traditional way, because you've been hearing it's a new year. There's a lot of excitement that comes with a new year. There is just the post-Christmas celebrations. For those of us who are lucky, who got a lot of presents, you are unboxing your present, and you have a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of hope of the new year. First of all, congratulations for surviving, make it to the new year. And also our heartfelt condolences to those who did not make it for whatever reasons. We send our heartfelt condolences and regards to them. And for those of us who made it, apart from the excitement, you need to put your act together. If you are objective, if you think you have a number of things to achieve or something to achieve, in this case, the term that we refer to this something, if you want to make it something big, would like to call it the mothership objective or goal. We want to move away from the clumsy resolutions that people normally make, that they are isolated, they don't add up to something great that gives you that momentum, that gives you that belief that you can achieve something grand. And this something grand will spur some different small measurable achievements that you won't even know, or you didn't even plan for, but you will find yourself that forms part of your achievement as you purpose to achieve your mothership goal. So stay tuned, watch the video till the end. I want to reveal to you the 5 most critical things that you need to do to realize your success in your new year. So 1, as part of your resolution, as I mentioned earlier, have that one goal, that one objective. You can call it a mother goal. This is an objective that typically would automatically demands achievement of others. Such an objective, a goal or a aim sets you on a path for great opportunities and success. I'm going to give you an example of this mothership objective or goal. Is, for example, if you purposing maybe to complete a course, maybe you've been wishing to learn some new skills that is gonna set you on a path of getting a certain job that you've been aiming. For example, you want to be a salonist, you've never trained for being in the beauty industry. So this year, your major aim is to complete this course. It can be a certificate, it can be a diploma, it can be a degree, whatever level you wish. So when you set up such an objective and you are determined, if you did not, let's say for example, if you did not have money for the course, you will have to look for a job to start saving to do this. If you get a job, however meager, however small the salary is, you will not misuse that money. Trust me, you will not misuse that money. Every damn cent that is coming out of that job, your soul, your main goal is to save towards getting yourself into that course. So remember, before you got this job, your life used to continue, and maybe the things that you are now craving for, you are probably carrying on with your life without having them. This is not the time now to spend your money on alcohol, to spend your money on some unwarranted trips, to spend your money on some fancy clothes. Those will come later. Just stay focused on the objective of completing your course. So this will force you, even if you did not have a job, it will force you even to do something that will give you or will generate revenue that you can be keeping in small quantities until you get to the minimum threshold that is required for you to begin the course, the program, or the diploma that you're supposed to do. So that mothership goal of doing that course has made you, by all means, to look for a job. Again, that same burning desire has made you not to misuse this money, because the ultimate objective of you saving this money is to raise tuition fee. So that already there is something that is burning. There is some great desire of achievement which keeps you going. If you don't have such kind of an alignment or line of sight in terms of what is at the end of the pipe in terms of achievement, then it's very easy to misuse your even the little of money. You can get 100 shillings and in the morning, in the evening, tomorrow is finished. So that is very, very important. The salary is something, salary is something that is very easy to misuse, and money is very tempting when it comes to spending. So something funny that I want to tell you guys. So we've got two parts of your brain that competes against one another. The one part of the brain is the rational part. This rational part tends to take a deep thought, tends to give actions time it's logical, it analyzes before action. And most of this part of the brain is what gives us our insights that are long-term. This is the part of the brain that strategizes in terms of your ambitions, what you want to achieve. And so this part of the brain is calculative, is time giving, and is not irrational. And this part of the brain is a function of your IQ. Remember, we have got different types of IQ. We've got intelligent quotient, you've got social quotient, and also we've got what is the other one? We normally have three: intelligent, social, and emotional. So if you are not emotionally intelligent, you tend to break up on simple things. I don't want to use the term a child, but but all of us, we know emotionally children tend to lose it quite quickly. So also human beings, also an adult needs to have a very good balance in terms of this intelligence, this IQ, the IQ for intelligence, IQ for emotional maturity, and also the social maturity. Remember, no man is an island. You can't exist in your own isolation. You need to interact with each other. You need to interact with your neighbor, with your boss, with your peers for your development. So that part of the brain that is logical is also a function of these three intelligent quotients, this IQ that we've talked about. So it's very important. Now, the other part of your brain that is also very critical, we call it the monkey part. Now, the monkey part is that part of your brain that snaps when it comes to taking an action. For example, if suddenly a snake appears in this studio or in this room, the first thing that comes into your mind is the exit. You want to run away quickly. And while you are thinking about that, your adrenaline in the blood is pumping. And once your adrenaline is pumping, your muscles become strong and you start, your heart rate increases. All these things provide you with energy so that you can dash out without thinking. This is we can say is intuitive, is intuition, is something that just comes out naturally. You are inbuilt. That is how you are wired. So there is that part of the brain we can say is stimulus. It just stimulates your mind and your body and your state in a certain way of action. So that monkey part of the brain is very good when it comes to a situation where adrenaline is needed, where in danger. Suddenly a gun is pulled, you will duck. And what makes you to duck is the monkey part of the brain that makes you to duck whenever you see a gun being drawn. So when it comes to saving you in those situations, that monkey part of your brain is excellent. But when it comes to money, it is the worst. This is what has been making you a bad spender. This is what has been making you a bad user of your money. This is what has been making you to do window shopping when you actually don't even need a product. Whenever you see it, because it looks fancy, because your next door neighbor has it, you want to buy it, but actually it's not adding value to your life. So for you to be able to stay focused, to stay objective, to achieve your mothership goal as part of your New Year's resolution, you need to know how to control these two parts of your brain, so that whatever decision you are making is a decision that adapts to your goal, that adapts to what you really want to achieve. Don't do or don't plan or don't acquire something for the sake of just acquiring it, for the sake of impulse. Don't acquire it because you saw it in an advertisement. Don't acquire it because this is the fashion. Don't acquire it because this is what sells around. Acquire it if it forms part of your objective in achieving your goal that you have set for this year. And that goal has to be a mothership goal, something that is overall, something that when you set out to do will spontaneously make you do other things that will add up to you achieving this goal. Now, I want to challenge you as you purpose to outline your resolution. Please mention what are your mothership goal kind of resolutions on the comment sections for this channel. Remember, guys, no man is an island. People in communities learn from one another to lift each other. People learn in a pack. We may not be in the same situations, we may not be in the same environments, we may not have the same goals this year, but whatever you are going to whatever you want to achieve might spur a moment of idea, or might give somebody an insight according to the situation that is happening to them, towards achieving whatever they will be setting to achieve this year. So it will be very important. I also want to urge you, please subscribe to the channel if you are a first-time viewer, and if you are a newcomer or somebody that has been watching this channel but you haven't subscribed yet, please, that goes towards improving this channel. So it will be very important if you can hit that subscribe button and also give us a thumbs up. That helps push the content for this channel. So you've set up your mothership goal, objective that you want to achieve this year. The second critical thing that you need to do is building a positive mindset. with yourself. You have to believe in yourself. There's no way you are going to achieve something if you don't believe yourself, if you don't believe that you can do it. This is the first battle that you need to win. Remember, everything that a human being does, the filter is the brain. The filter is the mindset. If it's not planned in your brain, if it's not featured in the brain as a success, then mind you, it will be pointless to do it. You can't achieve it if you haven't won that battle inside your brain that you are capable, you can do it. I want to give you one example. So if you are enrolling for a course and you're doubtful that you'll not pass, please don't waste your hard-earned money. Do something else with it. The mindset here is, the first mindset that you need to have is you are going to ace it. You're going to pass. So when you set up that objective that you're going to pass and you are at peace in your mind that whatever course you are, this I'm using as an example, whatever course, whatever thing that you have set up to do, the first thing, period, you will succeed. You don't have an option B. There's only option A. You will succeed. And once you've set up that mindset, that's only option A, then there are some creativity that will come now along your path that will help you now actualize that mindset of success. For example, in this example of setting out to do a course, you've convinced yourself without a doubt that you will pass it. Remember, you are paying a lot of money to finish this course, so it will be pointless at the end of it all. You fail, you won't get that accreditation that you need for you to be accepted in that job that you are longing for. So normally in a course kind of a setup, some of the strategies of passing is working with other colleagues. You can do revisions together. You can exchange ideas when it comes to the modules or units that you guys are doing. Also, if the modules and the units are a bit out of your range, out of your cognitive range, and you're finding it very difficult, always aim to achieve the minimum. In most of setups is 50%. So always even aim to have 50%. It will be registered as a pass. And for courses, for modules, a pass is as good as an A grade. All of you, after finishing the program, you will have passed that course and you are eligible. You are qualified in terms of doing the job. So that should not worry you a lot. Also nowadays, we have online tutors. You can use online tutors to give you extra tutelage for those units or modules that you find very difficult. So trust me, you will get across the line, and once you get the accreditation, it will add value to your life immensely. that accreditation is very important for whatever you set out to be doing, whatever that is an expense to you in terms of getting that accreditation. The third thing that you need to do that is very critical this year is staying alive. Everything, guys, is a function of time. Now, there are no shortcuts or quick fixes. Remember also, easy come, easy go. In this 21st century era, there are 1,000 ways to die. One wrong move and you're off the hook. So you have to be very, very careful. Nowadays, you make a wrong decision. If you are a slay queen, you are murdered. You've heard of this story that is going around in Kenya. There's a popular Instagram influencer that had pretty much everything, but still she was out there seeking for small monies here and there. I don't know, you call them in-call or out-call kind of jobs, which are very, very risk-taking, because you don't know the kind of person that you're going to meet the other end, and then you give them your time long away from home. You, yourself, and the other person, the other stranger that you don't know, you lock yourself in a room that you're doing whatever you want to do to get money. It's risky. So again, remember that saying that goes, health is wealth. Avoid the following things at all cost. Crime will lead you to your grave very soon. Prostitution, I've just talked about that. Being a socialite does not mean you are a prostitute. There are clean socialites. You don't have to sell your body. You don't have to do out-call and in-call for you to be a successful socialite. And also you have to analyze all the risky situations. Not everyone out there is good. They are criminals. There are all sorts of elements outside there. So it's not as easy as it looks. Avoid drugs. So hard drugs, and you know hard drugs, what we are talking about. Remember, they are also medicine, and they are also drugs. And if you stay fit, if you eat healthy, you might even not take your medicine. Another thing that you need to avoid this year is adultery, whichever name you, whichever way you pronounce it. This is cheating in marriage or in a relationship, whatever kind of a relationship it is. Remember, in the Bible they say, if you are in a situation where sexual sin is about to happen, please run away from it. It is very dangerous, very, very dangerous. So adultery leads to crime of passion. I'm not a lawyer, but crime of passion normally is a very difficult type of a case to litigate. And most of the time, is left as the two people know what they were doing, especially when they're adults. So please avoid at all cost. Keep fit. And keeping fit will also make you avoid spending a lot on healthcare. Will also make you use a lot of your time on things that are productive. So we'll talk about this topic more in a broader sense in other videos. It's a broad topic. The fourth thing that you need to do, that you critically need to do this year, is staying informed. Information. This is information age. Information technology has never been better as this 21st century. Remember the Moore's law? Now mankind is able to squeeze 4 billion transistors in a chip. How powerful is that? Now they're saying they have gone to as thin as a human hair in terms of, no, I think it's even smaller. 4 nanometers. What's the size of a nanometer? It's very small. Very, very small. So this day we have an handset. So the power of your handset today is more powerful than the computer that landed safely, the first man on the surface of the moon. Remember Apollo 11? The computer that they used to land on the surface of the moon, the handset, the mobile phone that you have now, is more powerful in terms of computing power. So if whatever you have can take you as far as the moon, then surely it is only left now to the person who hold that handset to do what is necessary to get them to whatever objective, whatever mission they set to do. Please explore the internet for opportunities that can make a difference in your life. There are calls for jobs, free training, boot camps, seminars, crusades. That can make a difference in your life. Get your hands dirty with whatever piece of information that will probably make a difference in your life. Apply for green card to get yourself to the US, China, Australia, New Zealand. Look for work in Botswana, Angola, Namibia. These African countries are doing very well. South Africa, Egypt, Swaziland, South Sudan. Wherever the world is now a global village. Without information, you sit isolated and alone. Bob Marley once sang, "No man is an island." Today, the world is a global village. Make use of that advantage. And lastly, guys, the fifth critical thing that you need to do is networking. It's very important. You need to grow your connections. Remember, by nature, by design, the world is segmented. We've got around 192 countries. And in each country, everybody is looking for their citizens. Education and your skills is what puts you first in the pack. And once you associate yourself with a certain segment, with a certain association, or with a certain grouping, I will give an example. If you are an information technologist or you are a software engineer, you will normally have your sphere of influence amongst your peers, software engineers. And once they know you, once they know the kind of skills you've got in coding, that group of people, that group of engineers will always be looking for you. If there's a job in Canada, they will call you. If there's a job in Greece, you will be called because of your skills and because of your sphere of influence amongst your peers. So networking is very important. The persons in these segments tends to seek one another due to their previous experiences, moments shared, identifiable goals, etc. And once you have made a number of networks, please do not burn the bridge. Don't kick off the ladder that made you to climb to wherever you are. These networks, you must keep them. It is never finished until it's finished. The only way you might not need them is probably when you are 6 feet under. Even if today you start your company, you will still need these projects. You will need these tenders, and the people that are going to give you the tenders, these projects, these opportunities are the people within your network. So it is very important that you develop these networks, you keep them alive, you recharge them, speak to the people within your sphere of influence, within your network. Remind them that you are there. Remind them of what important things that you are doing. It's like nourishment. It's very important to keep in touch. So as I recap, 5 things that are critical. 1, you must have a mothership goal. This mothership goal spurs creativity, push you out of your comfort zone, makes you look in other directions, that helps you to achieve that mothership goal. Number 2 is your mindset. Have a positive, winning mindset. You have to convince your brain that you can make it. You will do it. There's no plan B. Number 3, you have to stay alive. Health is wealth. There's no point of you laboring and then because of crime, because of doing prostitution, because of doing drugs, you're not able to achieve your mothership objective. So avoid all those kind of things that are going to distract you towards achieving your objective. And number 4, staying. Information is power. Without information, you are isolated. And number 5 is your network. The world is a global village. Opportunities are all over the world. It's upon you to reach out, develop these networks within your environment, within your places of work, where you are doing your course, and keep in touch. These are the people that will give you a tip or let you know if there's an opportunity. So that's all, guys, for today's video. I hope we made a difference when we in terms of this message. Share your opinions, your comments, and your suggestions in terms of what you need to hear, and we will make other videos. So till then, thank you.
Before you leave, our team will be very happy if you can give this video a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe and click the notification bell so that you can be notified every time we upload a new video. Thank you for watching, and see you in our next video.